We're gonna go over to Lothar Castle. You're gonna want to rest here. I'll go over this real quick. Attune spell. You can just. This is how you change your spells. Organize storage box. Your storage box is where you just like put items from your inventory. Like you don't want in there, kind of. Yeah. So now at any time I can just go back and get this stuff out. For an undead bone shard, undead bone shards will increase how good your Estus flasks are. We have some summon signs down here. A summon sign. See if it'll let me summon them. Ooh, he has a chain armor on. Some of it. Yeah, unable to summon. Okay, so yeah. You put your sign down and then like that'll appear in someone else's world. And then they can summon you. It's essentially what the lifetime soap stuff is. Standard bolts, those are better than the wooden bolts, so those are better off farming him instead of buying wooden bolts, but that's just me. Alright, this guy, alright, he is incredibly easy to pay. Oop, maybe, I think I might have lied. Oh my god. I am making a fool of myself. Let me retry. This guy's super... easy to parry. You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm just... I didn't even level, I'm just going back to the shrine. I'm gonna retry that in a second. I'm not happy with that outcome at all. Oh, he just started the game. Right.
Welcome home, Ashen Ones. Very well, then take nourish.
Alright, let's see, we have 7 levels.
Retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume a new master, inhabiting ash. Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, now we can use the Cleric Sacred Chime, which its weapon art is what I want it for. It has a heal over time effect. Looks like it'll give me a little bit of health. lockpick, take 2. Hey, Sunbro. I said Bloodborne something. Hey, we also got the light crossbow. Alright, big boy. Let's do this again. Easy. Alright. We're gonna come up and then we're gonna backstab this guy. Because if you don't, he'll turn into a big monster that we don't want to deal with. Now, these guys can drop raw gems. It's worth it going over and over to see if they'll drop them. Alright, this guy. It's a little bit harder to parry. No, he won't. Just gonna see if he would jump at me, but he won't. Start rocking this again. Alright, let's see if we can get someone. Oh, he reminds me of me. Oh, another what's it called? Mercenary. We're gonna run down here and take care of this person. Because if she gets a certain amount through her scream, every enemy awakes. So it's not good. We did get shouts in. See where he is. Right there. Oh, he's already getting on him. Nice. This is what the weapon arm does. See all the little ticks that's getting back? That's as long as it can. If I were to put it away, then it would stop. Oops, another one. See, we're almost at full health. Descending attack does do a lot of damage. Hey, invaded. I'm not sure that this person has like the dark hand. I almost guarantee that I'm about to see dark hand. I don't know if he likes my face or not. Alright, you can get down on this ledge to take no damage from falling. Oh, that scared me. Got some gold pine resin. Don't think that he knows where we are. Oh, yes he does. Oh, never mind. Those were my 3 guesses right there. R1 spam. Oh, those all hit me. Oh. He is out. Yeah, no, we are not gonna. Don't R1 spam, you dumb. And Darkhand. Yep, he had all three of that. Nope. Sorry, bud. We can probably parry him. He doesn't look too good. Okay, he's gonna switch it up on me. Gonna try to roll catch me too. He's losing patience. He's trying to provoke me. That's like a welcome gesture. Oh yeah, no, there's no way I'm winning this fight. For a minute I thought that he just wasn't gonna heal for me. That would have been nice. Oh shoot! I had my weapon out. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Ooh, we gotta parry him. Make him look like an idiot. Okay, here we go. This is it. Oh shit. All right. See, now since we died, we are not embered anymore. And the only reason that he couldn't bait me is because I was embered. I'm definitely summoning you. Come on, bud. You're over leveled. Not over leveled, but overpowered. This is fight one. Yeah, no, you were bad. You tried R1 spam. You didn't try. You did R1 spam. I'm not summoning him. Get down here. Maybe. Hello. Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, he has a Drake blood armor. You think his friends carried him through the game? Gave himself himself. He's gonna get the Drake blood armor for a very long time. Oh, that was a lot of damage to his shield, I think. Is he doing elemental damage? I think so. Ooh, that shield right there is one of them that does a really weird. Oh, really weird military thing. Oh my god. I'm going. I'm rolling. Dang, only one stick. I see you got damage like an idiot. Yeah, if you were to come down here. This is not a chest. This is actually an enemy. You can see this chain is facing us. Oh yeah, this guy gave himself stuff. Why is he not dead yet? Deep battle axe. We're actually going to use that. Now our setup's cooler. Alright, this guy is harder than the one I've been facing. Okay. It does dark damage, that's what it's called, deep, and then like in the bottom right corner of the picture of the axe you can see that like purple thing. That is the deep symbol. You know, like that's shown whenever an item is infused. We cannot infuse items with deep yet, but it won't be too long until we can. I don't think. You know, I'm pretty sure that we can pretty soon. We can totally just let the guy carry us through the area. Probably no problem. Yeah, he is over-leveled. Not over-leveled, I keep trying to say that. You can't be over-leveled because we're playing together. But he has some strong-ass stuff. That's a sorcerer. Oh yes. We have fire time rating. Absolutely. If you don't have any trouble killing those guys, by all means, please do. If you get a free Ember and a free Titanite shard from it. I thought that this guy would be looking at him. More standard bolts, firebomb. Seems like the game wants us to use the crossbow. Well, I won't. Oh, he was sliding in. To those DM. I'm sorry. Oop. Oop. He's not gonna drop me anything, that sucks. Alright, won't hit any of those. I'm not really utilizing my... I'm not good with two weapons at the same time. I think I like focusing on my one weapon. It's easier for me. And there is some perks to having two at the same time. Silver Eagle Kite Shield. It is the first shield that you can pick up that blocks 100% physical damage. I didn't want to... I'm actually going to do it. that is all of the loot. So you can get in that room. Oh, you have a little bit of time. Right here you get the rapier. Earlier on, it's like the best thing to parry with, because it does a lot of damage, and it has either 120 or 125. Oh no, it has 130 critical. It's like it has the dagger's critical potential. Just it does more damage than the dagger, so better right now. Just the dagger can get infused with more better things. Well, any weapon can get infused with anything, unless it's a boss weapon. But the dagger has high infusion numbers, I guess. Like whenever you infuse it with something, it scales good with whatever you're infusing it with. So that's good. Better than the rapier. Especially since the dagger scales with an S in dexterity, which is really good if you're a dexterity build. Does it have an intelligence infusion? No. I thought that was something else. That's not what I thought it was. Alright. If we were to walk out here, we are back here. Back where the dogs are. Ooh, parry. Alright, no items. Oh, we have 7,000 souls. Alright, if you run up here, oops. If you run up here, you can get more soul items. Right here, this is an NPC. It's pretty cool. For this part, I'm actually gonna get a shield out. I'm pretty sure that this shield, yeah, this is one of the shields that does the weapon special, does the weapon skill art. Which, instead of it doing that with the parry, I'll show you. It just does the weapon out. So if you were to put this on, which you need 11 strength, that's it. Instead of parrying, it does the weapon art. So you won't be able to parry with it. Lucerne, it's a pretty good weapon. I'm gonna put... Oh, we could totally rock this. Ooh, I might do that. Just because, like, I can do, like, little hits, and I can also parry. Hey. I like, get in there. Order there. Like, which, there? Here? Like, we can totally utilize this guy. Oh, absolutely. Let's get it. Alright. This, I do not recommend you do.
What on earth?
I shouldn't even be doing it. But since he is
Whatever is this about?
super strong, I am going to utilize that really hard. And I'm going to, activate a boss fight. Ooh. Let's get it. Bad idea, bad idea. Let's see how much my crossbow does. Oh, don't kill me! I'm so scared. Oh no, I'm in my inventory. Come on, focus on me, focus on me. Like, he's not bad, he's not bad. Ooh, ooh, am I gonna get killed instantly? I would say that's what the face does to this guy. He's destroying it. That weapon that he has right there that just, like, looks like his hand is red, that does a lot. Like, it's pure dark damage, pretty much. So, and this enemy is weak to dark. Alright, now he's gonna spin around. And I'm gonna recommend that you watch this part later game when you have to fight the dancer. Because you do have to fight her. No matter what, you have to fight her. Oh, if he dies, we're gonna have to leave. Unless she's like nearly dead already. Here, bro, I can throw some fire bombs in there. If you have magic, just stay back and help her with magic. Especially if it's a deep anything. If deep is in the name, it's good. Oh, please no. Oh god. No, no, please no, please no. We do not want to get hit with any weapon. We're not going to get any hit if there is at all. We do not want to get hit with this. We do not want to get hit with a single one of her attacks. Oh no, is he out of heals? I think he's out of heals. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Please don't die, bud. This boss fight is kind of difficult. Like, when you're supposed to fight her, she's difficult. Right now, she's... Do you see how much damage she's doing to me? It's not super awful because I'm only level 16 and bosses scale off of your level. But... Oh please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna message this guy later. Alright. What do I want to do? I think I want to dip my toes in Lothric Castle just to get some stuff. I'll show you this. And now we can proceed. Look at how many souls we have now. That is a lot. Alright. We are just gonna go straight forward. Oh, this is so dangerous. Things up here are so strong. Look, he even has red eyes, which, like, red-eyed enemies are a lot stronger than normal enemies. Oop. Okay, we can come back here and then he cannot enter, because this is technically a boss room. We're gonna do very little damage to him. Doing pretty good. Oh, I forgot that she can heal. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here. Oh, okay, don't do a third attack. We're gonna drive on this guy. Grab that. No, 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 we are not interested in that. We are not interested in that. Oh yes, this is a good time to tell you, if all of your stamina goes away, you do that. If you're up against a player, they can riposte you. So, yeah. That is the only thing I wanted from up here. Oh, I can actually, okay. Okay. Yeah, each time that you kill, like, there are him and then two a little bit weaker ones farther ahead. And each time that you kill one of them, they drop a large Titanite shard. So, that's really good. I'm going to go and exploit that a little bit later. Hey bud, come here. Oh yeah, it is a sun sign. Who is that? Oh, I'm not gonna block that. I do not want that guy up here. I do not want to fight two at once. Alright, but this guy, I have gotten better at fighting him. Ooh. Oh, that actually works. I was waiting for him to hit me. Oop. If an enemy shield bashes you, it takes a lot of your stamina. That's the reason I've been tanking the shield smacks right to the face. You know what? Oh, yep. I will take that like a champ. Alright. We're gonna use our weapon art. Mess these guys up. This weapon art makes me do more damage. Like that. That one was in a one shot before. Oop. Back to I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use the weapon art. The weapon art is actually more worth it because it heals more and it costs less FP, which is the blue bar. Fun fact, this kind of weapon art, you cannot have it and a buff on your weapon at the same time. So if I were to use a buff and then I tried to use the weapon art, my buff would disappear. Fun fact. And then vice versa, if I were to have... I mean, I can't buff this anyway since it is infused. Alright, look at all these summon signs. People are active today. Ooh. I'll summon you. What are you doing? Oh my gosh! It's her again. I want this one. The other one can... I can take it. Ooh, this might be a time that I could use... the dried fingers, see if that'll let me... summon him. No, it won't. This weapon you don't get until later. This is Swordmaster. Since you killed him, you can now summon him. I'll be honest, I do not know what that armor set is. Alright, this boss is weak to lightning and dark. It does a lot of damage. Our weapon is moving plus 1, doing all that damage. Oh, that was a charge. Strong attack. Yeah, he does have it. Yeah, it's going 5. Now, you didn't have to fight the dancer, that was Vort, but you didn't have to fight the dancer, the one with the 2 swords over there, but you did have to go and talk to the old lady, because once you talk to her, she'll give you a banner, which you need the banner to do this. Alright, and then they bring us here. Where immediately there's another bonfire. Over here is an item. And we're still running around with 60,000 souls. We can go and spend a lot. Get a lot. I'm excited. Okay. Okay. We'll do that in a minute. I don't think that we have any... No, we don't. We're about to get some, though. Boom. Fire makes these guys freak out. Now, luring skulls are super cool. They will lead some enemies toward it, and they will attack the skull on the ground instead of you. So it's pretty cool.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, How does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
That's pretty good. He can sell you some pretty good sorceries. Now we're going to be using this alluring skull just so I can show you what it does. Now we're going to throw this. Now these dogs are going to go for the alluring skull. Oh, and so are all these guys. We're going to run right up here. We're going to activate this. Then now we're all trapped out. Kill this dude. Now we're at yet another bonfire. Right up there you can see the giant that we're going to befriend at the end of this area. He's pretty cool. Once you're friends with him, he's cool. Not until then. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'll use them. I don't know if I want to use gold or not, so that I could do some PvP and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna level. What?
Probably like that.
I just remembered that we forgot to go get like 2 items. So we're gonna go do that, and then we're also gonna get another merchant. The merchant is really good, especially long term. And then I was deciding between the short sword and the broadsword, but the short sword actually has 110 critical, so I'm going to use it instead. Boom. This guy's gonna throw a firebomb, and these are barrels that explode whenever they're touched with fire. So that's why that's extremely dangerous.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Grant request.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Blue tier stone ring. So what? Oh. Okay, I did not explain the rings. Being a little slacking. Covenant Silver Serpent Ring. This ring, fallen foes yield more souls, so you get more souls from killing things. This increases damage absorption when HP is low, so like you take less damage when your health is below a certain percent. Then Ring of Sacrifice, lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. You can use this ring, and you don't lose your souls whenever you die. Like you see that when you die, your soul count goes down to 0. In the bottom right, it goes down to 0. And you have to go and pick them up. That's what that green thing was on the ground after that invader killed me. And then if you have died, if you die another time, you cannot get your souls back. So if I were to die right now, and then I die again before I can get my souls back, I can never get this 63,000 back. Ever. Ooh, that was lucky. See, this is where I can show you the... Oh, please put your shield up. Please put your shield up. Right there. That is what the straight sword weapon on is. You break shields really easily. Are we gonna run right past this guy? Because he does respawn. Do a couple drops. Drink, since we're almost done. Oh. Right, come here. Also, there's a pretty bit of damage. Excuse me. There we go. I think I'm gonna farm for the locker. Hopefully I'll get it whenever I'm farming large Titanite shards. To make it easier, I'll just farm the one guy. Alright, we get 2 beam blastings. Then we get another straight sword, the Astora straight sword. But you do need faith to use it, which we have. You need 10 in dex and strength, and then 12 in faith. Does do more damage than the short sword, but its critical is less, and its scaling is worse. We're definitely gonna keep this, just because of its critical. And now, spirits of farming. Oop. This guy's strong. I do not recommend fighting him. I'm not gonna fight him just because we have a bunch of other enemies on our tail. Right now we're gonna switch to our parry shield. We come right here, kill this guy. His weapon is what we want. Ooh, I finally missed that parry. hard to dodge 2 people. Ah, it's just out of range. We are actually gonna run right up here. Do 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 do. Once I separate them, they're easy. Nothing. No weapon. That looks like the... Yeah, this they're wielding the spear. So if you want this, but you don't want to start as a cleric, you can just farm those two to get it. All right. Let's see. What do we want to level? Alright. I don't know. What I'm thinking is I'm going to do a... I'm thinking I want to do a dark playthrough. Where like I level intelligence and faith so that I can use sorceries and I can use miracles and I can use pyromancies and I can use weapons all together, so I can show you like everything. Or I'm gonna go through the playthrough some other way, probably quality, and then with a little bit of faith, and then I'm gonna come back on another character, a couple other characters, and show you magic and faith and pyromancies. I'll this can be a quality build. I'll do a quality build.
Welcome home, Ashes. Very well
Quality
then.
with a tad bit of faith. My faith, I think, I don't know what I'll bring it to. I'll bring it to something. Which means I want my strength up to 6. I'm gonna go 18. Gonna bring this up. Beautiful. We're already level 32. This is much higher than what I should be.
Farewell,
So,
Ashen One.
And then I think I need endurance. I want some more endurance. Yeah, see, now I can use like anything. I can use Lucerne. But I am gonna stick to... I mean, actually, I'm gonna use a rapier. Throw in a little bit of dex here. I'm also gonna use this just in case I want to parry something. Nah. The rapier's pretty cool. Ooh, there should be.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig. then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance? At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it. At the foot of Lothric Castle,
Alright.
if you've the stone.
This is the guy that wasn't here before. Oh, hold on, I do want to deal with something before I forget. Again. I can't find it, I apologize. Right here. There.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you.
Now we can invade.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Alright, I've just plugged in my remote.
Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Alright, see, he is back alive. He does respawn.
Welcome home, I speak.
We
Very
already
well.
looked
Then
up,
take
didn't we? Yeah.
farewell,
We
Ashen.
are also going to go and talk to you.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
Alright. We can talk
As I
this
have
more.
said, I was once a sorcerer. But I'm a wee
We
bit
will
of the...
get back in, which is pretty cool. We can purchase soul arrows, which these do stack. So if like you have... No, wait, sorry, wrong game. Wrong game. Never mind, ignore that. Heavy soul arrow, which you start out with that as a sorcerer. Magic weapon. If I have a catalyst, I can put magic effect on my weapon, and it does more damage. It's a buff. And then magic shield, which your shield has higher stability. Great magic shield. It has a ton of stability. It's outrageous. And then draw.
Then shall we begin? Ben?
Makes you look like beef jerky, but you know what? It's all worth it. I don't know what to level. I think I'm gonna level faith. Just like I can get that done and out of the way. Maybe. Yeah.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
Now we're gonna go die. A lot. But before then, there's this guy. He's pretty cool. We'll talk to him in a minute. Not, yeah. After we go and deal with the undead settlement a little bit, we'll go talk to him. Kind of tempted. Nah, I won't. Jump off here. How did I survive? That's cool. Alright, this will just annoy me. So I'm gonna turn that back on. We're gonna have to die quite a bit. Since we've died 3 times since the last time we drew out our true strength, we can go and
I would
talk
then
to
shall
him and
bear.
draw out some more true strength.
Be safe, champion.
Pretty much you just keep doing that until he says he can't do it anymore. We are going to go back to the undead settlement. Something cool about these guys is they stagger if you roll into them. Like that. This is one of the shields that have a different parry window. It's that. See if I can't show it off. These guys can be parried and backstabbed. Alright, Loretta's Bone. If you remember, Grey Rat told us to go down to the Undead Settlement, find a woman named Loretta, and give her the blue tear stone ring. Well, we just found Loretta's bone. So clearly, Loretta is no longer alive. Alright. I would not recommend blowing these ones up. Because that fatty right there. Yeah, we have to fight her. She can be parried, but something that's much easier to do is this. That almost one-shots her. Then you can just go in, tap her a couple times, and then she's dead. Now she can drop all of her armor and that big spiked mace. It's a pretty good weapon. Strength weapon. Or you could throw down an alluring skull. Take care of her that way. Alright, you can use a bow or a crossbow. Once you're two-handing it, you want to press L1 to aim, and then use the up and down arrow to zoom in and out. I'm gonna shoot that down. This shield does not block 100% physical damage, keep that in mind. No, he got some big counter points on me. And with this weapon, you cannot kick. So like, let's go this way first. This will make our journey easier in the way. This is actually an enemy. It is weak to piercing attacks, which is just poking. Weak if you poke it. It doesn't like if you poke it. I got some charcoal pine resin that makes your weapon have fire on it. break these boxes and jump down into this big hole to get another covenant, the warrior of sun, light. You can drink this to get some health back. Alright, right here, if you wouldn't have killed those two guys, the thralls, they would jump down. And this would be a little bit more difficult. Oop. Ooh. Alright. There we are. I love that noise. Alright. Right up here we have another fatty. Something that the fatty before did not do is cast spells. That, right there, that circle that's coming at us, will cause bleed damage. Bleed buildup. Or if you get close to her, she will try to hug you with fire. Quite literally, like she'll set herself on fire and then try to hug you. I don't know why the other one didn't do it. That was the first time a fatty has ever not done spells for me. But you know what, we'll try to get this one too. Oh yes, I did not want that build up. Invincibility frames for the win, am I right? Now this is one of those spells that will follow you. It's pretty good at following, so yeah, we'll get that guy out here. Then we're gonna come down here and kill this big hammer dude. That fatty does fall down here, so that's something we want to be careful of as we run back over here to get this item. Be careful, because this guy attacks immediately once he falls. Get the whip. The whip is a pretty cool weapon. It cannot be parried. You need 6 strength and 14 dex. And like it has some range on it. Not a whole lot, but enough. Oh, she'll also smack you with the book. You can parry the book and parry that. Ooh, I completely whiffed right there. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Oop. There we go. I always like parrying her, so that's just me. Alright. Now, if you climb this ladder, you can get up to where she was. And this is a Titanite shard. Yeah, Titanite shard. Now, we probably should have been using heal aid and the weapon art for the chime a little bit more than we were. That's okay. Please staggers, thank you. Like I told you, we would have trouble with piercing weapons. Now sharp. The sharp gems make your weapon scale with dex a lot better. So like if you want to do a dex build, you want sharp gems. No, you need sharp gems if you want to have a good one. I take it back. Because there are some boss weapons that are dex. And like I said, you cannot infuse boss weapons. Alright, from here we're going to travel back up to the undead settlement. Pretty much, we have to redo this area like 3 or 4 times. I did not mean to play. So pretty much this part you can just run through. Let's switch up our weapons a little bit. Let's get Lucerne up in here. Get some Lucerne action. Something that I love about Lucerne is its weapon art. Weapon art is like a spin move. Not that is not the weapon art, that's the strong attack. The one-handed strong attack is pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna break these. Take a right. I equipped the shield because there are a bunch of enemies right here. We're gonna wanna take care of them pretty strategically. Ooh! He's looking to take care of us pretty strategically. There's another one creeping around the corner. I'm just gonna sprint. And I'm gonna get behind this one, try to backstab, but I'll fail. Oh, that counter damage. Alright, we are actually, this is the weapon art. Oop, they won't even let me do it. It won't let me do it. Alright, beautiful, it went off the edge. This is not an enemy. Don't attack it.
Another Nana disappeared. Sir Granton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade. Another Nana disappeared. Sir Granton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Playing shield is the worst shield in the game. And then this is a fading soul, the worst soul item in the game. So it's 100% worth it to just run past all those enemies. This person right here will not attack you if you went and talk to the person in the cage. Yes. Now we can go and examine. Alright. New Covenant time.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
So pretty much, are you insane posing as sane? Indeed.
Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
Pretty cool covenant.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. Ha 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 ha.
Ha! Talk to him again.
You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place.
Since there's no bonfire or anything, it gives you a Homer bone to get out.
This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope.
Alright, this is going to be our third time through. Oop. Very good. Now I'm just going to run through this area. We've been through it already. Worker hat. When you're picking out armor, it's better to find the things that are more blue. Alright, this is lighter. It's better against strike, lightning, and dark. It has better poison resist, frost, and curse resist. I'm just gonna wear it just because it shows my face. This is the full weapon art. Does a lot of damage if all of it hits. Oh, please, 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 please. Darn it. I wanted his weapon. It's all good. Alright, you can jump right down here if you're careful and not die. What? Perfect parry. gonna deal with it. We come right here and then we're at another bonfire. Gonna rest real quick. Alright, this is officially my least favorite weapon in the game. I really don't like it.
Aha! But I care to learn some pyromancies from this old man.
I always skip everything. He's pretty much a pyromancy teacher.
Ha! Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Alright. You want a single firebomb here. Nah, I'm gonna go back down to rapier. This guy is super easy to kill if you can do this. Get him in the middle of those, and we do. You know what? There's still a chance. That one showed off. There we go. If you don't want to do that, or you already messed up and the barrels are gone, then just he's not horribly hard to kill. See if we can hit our target here. Oh, he won't even attack us. Beautiful. Alright, do you know what? There we go. Fire clutching. So what the fire clutching does is it we got the fire clutch and the fire stone plate. The flame stone plate, it increases your fire absorption, so like you take less fire damage. Then the fire clutching, you do more fire damage, but you take more damage. So like you do more damage and you take more damage. Easy. Alright, you can use as much Estus as you want because we're next to another bonfire. Not another, there's one that we've already been to. For this I'm going to use Lucerne. The rats in this game are not nearly as bad as in Dark Souls 1. Alright, this is good. This is like one of the best parry things in the game. Just quick. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Fucking alright. There we go. See, all of it hit it, and it did 256 damage. Pretty good. If it all hits a player, it's pretty good. And we're back here. Alright, I'm gonna cut it here. In the next video, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. So,